Hey, this is Mike Wang, Gameplay Director, and you're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to NBA 2K26 and a brand new season of NBA 2K TV.
We are back, and now you'll find us all over the city, bringing you in-game updates, gaming.
and in the locker room. Each guy has been going over. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. So the New York starting five. We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by New York. Now Brunson. And Hart has it in the corner. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. Over Jackson. Towns, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Brunson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. A three from Morant. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Anunoby. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy out there.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. New York leading by 5. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Morant with the bucket.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game, his mobility and his explosiveness.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. To Brunson. 6 to shoot. Out to Bridges. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Wells dishes to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
Well, from a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Konchar's checked in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Caldwell Pope. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Ja Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Guys.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Brunson against Jerome. Shoots the 3. Up again. Second chance shot. Yabusele finds Brunson. And here's the break. No one near as Jerome lets it go. Buries it. From three-point range. And guys, what do you think about the hustle step for the Grizzlies?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 1, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
And that one's good. Morant.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Jerome with the steal. Clark the pass to Jerome. Morant outside. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Clarkson. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he got
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Knicks up by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
John Conchar out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Santi Aldama. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Clark in at the center filling out the middle. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Robinson with the block. Pass to Clarkson. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's Memphis on the break. Robinson with the block. McBride on the wing. Guarded by Jerome. McBride's shot is off.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Yabusele against Jackson. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
And the Knicks making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Robinson with the block. Bridges attacking. Anunoby left side. Here's Robinson. McBride on the wing. A second chance effort, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead. For Memphis, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Clark with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis. Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Bridges, that's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close range shot.
Morant against Bridges. And again, Memphis no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck for deep here. It's just not his night.
In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, has some truth to it.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Morant.
Yeah, look, Morant knows he can always find space for that jumper because defenders are always playing the grind.
Here's McBride, and the rejection by Clark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. Then for the Knicks, Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Clarkson comes in for Yabusele. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Up top, Morant. Brunson covering. Morant dishes to Clark. It's good. Clark's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brunson, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Morant surveying the D. Down low. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. To the left side wing. Morant against Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Caldwell-Pope against Anunoby, and he knocks it down.
Caldwell-Pope is one of those guys who just loves to come after you.
Here's Brunson. He's got 9. Morant with the steal, and they're pushing it up. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line. A year ago, 82% on the season.
And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Clarkson. Brunson with a clean look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Morant outside. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. No good with the triple. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's work. Thanks, Allie, much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at shooting guard. Here's Towns. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Wells. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Wells has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Brunson against Morant. Out to Bridges. From past the arc. New York missing again. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Jackson a screen on Brunson. And it's Morant missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Well, he's just lightning fast. Morant is so effective in the two-man game.
Brunson scanning the floor. Great open look there. Brunson's got 12 in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Brunson against Morant. Shot from the top of the key. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the...
Whoa, man!
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Caldwell Pope passes to Wells. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wells has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Brunson with it, now guarded by Wells. Here's Bridges. Edey with the rebound.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Oh, such a good shooter in general. The pull-up jumper is something Bridges has been working on.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jalen Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Caldwell Pope. And New York with a change here, too. Yabusele's checked in. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Towns kicks to Hart. Pass to Yabusele. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Jerome. Morant passes to Jerome. Four on the clock. Picked by Clark. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Jerome.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him.
Oh, Jalen Brunson watching the handles.
Yeah, Brunson put the sauce on that one. Terrific move.
Brunson against Jerome. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Abusele's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Aldama. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Brunson. And Towns throws it down.
Well, nice touch on the lob, and Towns made sure to finish the play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Morant. It's good from long range. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Morant. Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 6. We're going to step aside for just... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists. Over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got John Conchaw. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Clark in at the 5 roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Ty Jerome. The Knicks leading by 6. Shots good by Clarkson.
Nice little shake there from Clarkson to open up the D and get a score.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's the 3. A 3 ball by Morant.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Anunoby in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Gets a hand on it, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Second chance points. Jackson using his size on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Clarkson. Conjar covering. Anunoby left side. Grizzlies with the rebound. Morant outside. To tie it up. Morant with another miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's McBride. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustles for the Knicks.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition buckets.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Hart, he's checked in for New York.
Yeah, you know, when Morant's hitting from out there, he becomes unstoppable.
Clarkson right side. Anunoby passes to Clarkson. Now McBride. Guarded by Morant. And they recover it. Pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. Just 5 to shoot. And another shot, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is Ja Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Conjo. Yep, that goes down.
And he lives for the moment. Brunson playing his best during crunch time.
And we have a timeout called by Thomas Isolo. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis's coach was giving to his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Morant fires. No good from three.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Morant outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Morant. Anunoby, and he hits from 17.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Jackson, a screen on Brunson. Knocks down the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the play.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. A different look for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Yabusele. And it's Bridges in for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And they double up Morant. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Jackson, a screen on Hart. Towns with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 4. Brunson outside. Lots of room. Jackson with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. He's just got to shake that one off.
Morant with it. Hart covering. And they go to the intentional foul. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
Morant. And he does not hit. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. So it's the Grizzlies now. Morant fires. Cleared away by Hart. And here's Brunson. They'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as much as 10. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Cleared away by Hart. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. A three-pointer. Good.
And that's a high percentage advantage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And the second free throw drops, and it's a 6-point ball game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it's New York picking up the win. A truly great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Serving facing season, I even brought my Larrys. They like my little voice. They think they sweet. They think they gon' beat this little caramel. Boy, I'm the new age Eve, forbidden gems up my sleeve. Next to that, I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk about. I'm a boy sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the food that fell early. Slither with these snakes on me, Lord have mercy.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night. Hey, coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Dallas Mavericks. A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flagg and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Thompson. With the fadeaway. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Tatum draws the double. Kick out to Brown. Fires the 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Irving with it. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Shoots over Simons. Good as the jump shot falls.
These are the shots you want Irving taking. Capable of scoring from anywhere on the floor.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
Oh, a huge slam from Brown. I like when he doesn't settle for a layup there.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely even smooth when he's powering it home like that. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and the coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Irving, following the bucket by Boston. Counted from distance. Irving's got 7.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
They set the screen. Tatum from long range. On target from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And it's Irving missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Brown. No good. That would have tied it. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Dallas shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And he's basically automatic from here. And that's not an accident. No doubt, Kyrie still puts in work at the line.
Pritchard's checked in for Simons. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Davis. Shoots over Tatum, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that. Irving always putting the ball right on the money.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence. Lifting off and hammering it down. Flag just springing off the floor.
To the left side wing. Pritchard, the pass to Queta. And here's Brown for three. The three. The Mavericks pull it in. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Davis. And the call will be against Derek White. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Tatum against Washington. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Washington against Tatum. Again, Boston.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Russell deciding where to go with it. The shake. And it's blocked. And here's Brown for three. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
To the paint. Here's Christie. And that one is stuffed right through.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Nice move. And the layup falls. Tatum's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Washington, a screen on Pritchard. Russell, the pass to Christie. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
Tatum from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
And we talk about guys who can score from all 3 levels. And for Tatum, it's 4 levels.
Here's Russell. And counted from 12 feet. So it's Boston now. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the long J. Brown's got 14.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense. They've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Chris Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Garza in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Russell. Pass to Christie. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
From outside the arc. And Boucher, the bucket on the assist by Pritchard. Boucher's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Russell against Pritchard. That one falls.
Yeah, in the pick and roll, you have to account for Russell. He's looking to score.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it." And what does his team want from him? He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Guys, back to you.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Washington's got his second bucket on the night.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Boston with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Garza. And Simon has subbed in for Pritchard. Dallas also making some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Christie. And Irving is subbed in for Russell. And at 6'10" with almost a 7.5-foot wingspan. Is Anthony Davis better at the 5 position, Tim?
Well, B.A., he's versatile enough certainly to handle either spot, but he's made it clear he wants to play the 4, and given his injury history, I get where he's coming from.
Here's Brown after the basket by Dallas. Off target from 3-point range. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. And again, it's Dallas.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Outside, Brown. Boucher a screen on Washington. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Now here's Irving. He's got 12. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
They're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Marshall outside. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter. Washington against Brown. High arcing shot. Brown gets the inside finish.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Flagg comes in for Davis. And it's Thompson in for Marshall. And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
Garza's checked in for Boston. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. The Mavericks trailing. And here is Irving. He's got 14. Sinks the tray. Irving's got 17.
And the handles Kyrie has are out of this world. He uses them so well in screen and roll action.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum rips the 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Pass to Thompson. Shot is up. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
No surprise here. Thompson's talent as a shooter making him a constant scoring threat.
And Boston with some changes. Queta comes in for Garza, and Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Fires from the wing. The rebound, Celtics.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Here's Thompson, and again it's Dallas. Right side Brown. He gets it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in Boston. All right, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Irving in at the one spot. Now here's Irving. Hits the front of the rim and out. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Here's Tatum. He's got 19. This one for three. And the Celtics another three.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Fader on the way. That one's good for two. Irving's got 19 points.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 5. Floats one, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
Brown. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Irving against Brown. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
When Brown gets the ball this close in, he knows he can finish. Just a matter of execution.
So Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Mavericks trail by 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Flagg. Again, the miss by Dallas.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
The Mavericks have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got 23 points.
The handles Irving has remain absolutely filthy. I mean, he just carves up defenses like it's nothing.
Tatum against Davis. From 18 feet away. And it's Tatum missing. Mavericks trail by 3. Left side Irving. And again, it's Dallas.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
There's Tatum with the 3. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving. And he said, quote, "I can do it all. There is no flaw in his game. And with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well." Back to you guys.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. So it's Boston now. After the basket by Dallas. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by White. And Thompson gets it to go.
And he really shoots with incredible efficiency from all over the court. I mean, I just love Thompson and how he likes to keep the mid-range shot alive and well.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 25. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 12 now in this quarter.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And the basket is good.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a one-point game. Tatum, good.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
And Tim, last May, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Irving, the pass to Lively. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
An opportunistic player in the open floor. Once Irving sees a chance to score, he jumps on it.
Tatum against Washington. Launches it. And it's Tatum missing. The Mavericks trailing. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Here's Irving. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Puts up a deep 3. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. Talk about three-point shooting. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. The Celtics shooting the rock at 58%. Filling out the wings, it's going to be Simons and Brown. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
The shot by Russell, no good. Boston leading by 3. There's Simons with a 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And there's the lob, and a slam dunk by Lively.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. It's Brown on the wing. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Washington grabs the miss.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Tatum, he's checked in for Pritchard. Dallas also making some changes. Marshall comes in for Christie, and Irving is subbed in for Russell. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Here's Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
With the step back. Tatum against Irving. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 40 points. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Lively with a screen on Tatum. And he's going for the lob! And a slam dunk by Lively.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Irving. Tatum, good.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Davis with a screen on Tatum. Here's Irving. Wow! Some trickery!
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cadiz checked in for Boucher. And Derek White subbed in for Hauser. Flags checked in for the Mavericks. Thompson comes in for Marshall. Outside Tatum. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Kyrie! Yes, sir, with the 3.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. From deep. Oh, Tatum with the long-distance answer.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
The drive by Irving, and he racks up 2.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
For Boston, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Tatum drains it. Use the step back.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
Now Lively. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Simons. Puts up the tray. Cleared away by White. Boston trailing. Down fires. Oh, he can't hit a tough 3.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. In the corner, Tatum. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Fires the three. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lively. Irving looking around from 17 feet out. That's what he wanted.
And this is his time. Kyrie loves the clutch moments. We've seen him do it.
Tatum. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a four-point ball game.
Making it a two-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
And one thing that's incredible about Cooper Flagg, he should be in college this year, but he reclassified and instead is playing in the league. That's exactly how to close out a game. Take advantage of every opportunity.
Jason Tatum. Irving rips down the board. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
The three ball.
Some heat, I'm a send it. If Zell gotta finish him, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Juicy, I'm standing on beat. Ultra ground Terminator. Talking to you, play your haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get. You know me, cause you know my gun. I'm out for the. Get salt to him up. Insult the fist, cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems. Watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey, your mama. North Gate, we run this. South Gate, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. In the bottom of the map where the folks don't go. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, it's, and that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a Curry. When I say it's up, it's, that means official.
Capping, not no criminal. Trying to tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk out these rats in my. This is a current twin try to pop out. We in the trenches and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' curse out my rats getting bigger. Curse out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my. This is a current on the song with lasers. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go, I don't hate her.